coming, and I said, wait a second. Out of all of the brands that we carry, those are Vionic. I just tell you, as somebody who is tried and true Vionic, I have tons of sandals. I was shocked that we could achieve this kind of look with this kind of technology in one of the season's hottest silhouettes. I mean, let's talk about fringe, right? It's everywhere. You have got to have some kind of fringe benefit to any accessory that you are wearing right now. But then you get the stud detail. And then you get that nice chunky heel that stands 2.5 inches high, just to give you that height, to give you that stability, but also that Western influence. And don't even get me talking about that suede, because I want you to take a look at this right now. I was painting all day, and when I thought, oh my gosh, I can't wait to come to work because I'm gonna throw on a pair of Vionic sneakers, I'm gonna go through the whole show and be so comfortable, I was like, oh no, we have these in the show? I'm gonna be wearing these home today. Look how cute they are and how flattering they are on their feet. Whereas right now you might be shopping for that perfect fall boot. This is zero break-in period to try to mold the shoe to your foot. No, this is orthotic technology that's going to allow you to stay out as long as possible, and quite possibly the most fashionable shoe of the season. It comes home for less than $40. We have 3 essential colors for you, and I will tell you, if you can afford to pick up more than one, I say go for 2 of the neutral colors and obviously get the black. For an orthotic, said no one ever, but right now, this is a sexy shoe. So in front of you, we have your light tan with these beautiful burnished gold stud details. You've got the fringe vertically stacked that almost looks like you're ready to take off. Tangle-free, love that. Wooden heel, here's your black. Silver stud detail, of course you've got the fringe, monochromatic, absolutely gorgeous, black stacked heel. And then in front of me, crazy popular, this is your grayish with the same gold studded detail as the light tan, but obviously more gray in its tone than your light tan, which is right here. It's a 279932. Confession, my heart went pitter-patter, if you couldn't already tell, for this shoe.
And listen, you guys, honestly, you'll look hot. I mean, honestly, you really, really do. Guys look so incredibly sexy.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't stress enough that this is...
It's an orthotic.
That I've been working for the company now for a good few years. I'm like, I can't believe it's an orthotic.
Yes.
And I know we do some crazy things and we're really stepping it up, but this is really, I think, the pinnacle of getting that fashion, like you were saying.
Yeah.
And literally with an orthotic built right in. I mean, that is something that I know it took us some time to do, but we finally were able to achieve this kind of height along with this look. And now with an orthotic built right in, it is the best of all worlds.
All right, so here's the deal. 3 colors, very popular. We've got medium and wide widths, 5 through 11, whole and half sizes. True to size on this one?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
All right.
I will say the one little thing though,
Yeah.
I will say, because the toe box is a bit narrow, if you're a bit wide in the foot there, this one's probably not best suited for you. So of course we have a variety of choices on QVC.com that have a little bit wider toe box. But this one, just because it's a little bit more narrow there, may not be suited for you if you're wide.
When you take a look at this shoe, fall in love with the way that it looks. Fall in love with the fact that, oh my gosh, I can get the trendiest shoe of the season. And you'll wear it right now, transitioning into August with your cute denim, your denim skirts. You'll wear it into fall with your tights and your cute plaid dresses and whatnot. But the idea behind this is the fact that, okay, if it's gonna be a 12-hour workday, that's great, because we've got the technology to support it. But if it's date night with your significant other, your husband, your spouse, you name it, and it's like you show up in this shoe, it's like, wait a second, I can't believe I can have my cake and eat it too. There's no way this is an orthotic.
No, you're exactly right. And I'd love to show you the technology and show you what, again, took us some time, but here's what you're seeing, all these great ingredients on the footbed here with this orthotic. Of course, a deep heel cup is so important to make sure that your foot's properly situated over the top of the orthotic. Of course, you have that nice arch support. Down at the bottom here, you can see that. I'll try it. There it goes. You can see this little bump here. It's called the metatarsal dome. So of course, being 2.5 inches now in height with the boot, this area here is going to give you extra cushion to help alleviate that pressure down on the balls of your foot. So in contrast, we have a nice, again, a very nice looking boot here, but let's just turn her around. So look at the difference there. It's completely flat. There's nothing here. There's no metatarsal dome. It is just flat up through the entire footbed. So let's look at the difference there when you put the OrthoHeal technology over a generic type of footbed that you see in many of these boots. Look at all the contours here that are hugging your feet, and your foot's gonna be cradled inside there, feeling fantastic, but also looking fantastic. And that's the entire goal.
Feeling like you can run a marathon in your new heels that are Western inspired. So here's your light tan, here's your black. We also have grayish. Let's take a look at this video explaining the technology in a deeper sense.
Vionic. Elevated support technology. Innovative technology from the inside out. An enhanced forefoot contour. And biomechanically contoured arch. Both working together to provide addictive support throughout the day. The support you need with the style you want. Vionic. Walk, move, live.
You'll be doing a whole lot of L-I-V-I-N-G in this boot. That's all I'm saying. As I told you before, we get forecasts. We get early insights to all the lines before fall happens. And I promise you, every single person, their last guess would have been that this was our orthotic Vionic brand. When I looked in and saw Vionic, I said, finally, this has happened for all of us. Cute little booties, Western inspired, and yet you can run a marathon in your boots for what it feels like.
You know, completely. What we're doing is completely redefining of what an orthotic is.
Yes.
And giving you really the best of all worlds as far as look and comfort and support. So here's what we're doing with Kylie here on this hard man-made surface. Look at the line on the side of her foot, completely flat as a board. There's nothing there to really support her. And what I'm going to show you is I'm going to put her in one of those generic type of nice-looking boots. And when you see her foot inside there, it's like it's sitting on top of the footbed. There's nothing there to support her. Look at the big gap that's right there. Are you ticklish? So if you are, I'm sorry about that. I'll just keep doing that for you.
Can I point out something too for a second? Because she's got no support under there, I don't know if you feel this way, Kylie, but when my underneath my arch starts to flatten out, my toe will press against the boot, and then it makes me feel like I have to go up another size, which is not the case.
Interesting,
it's just that I have no support, and then you think you've got pain in your feet. Well, now it's at the tip of your toes, and you're like, I can't win for nothing.
No, you're right. I mean, great example there. And it's just kind of like her foot is hovering on top of this piece, and it's not giving her any support whatsoever. So in contrast, let's take her out of that, and I have the footbed, and we'll just kind of construct a boot there, and take a look at this.
Orthotic heels.
Look at that. As she just places her foot inside of that, you can see how the contours of the entire footbed are really hugging her feet. There's no gaps. Everything is just kind of just like a glove in there, and she's going to be walking all day long with that comfort and in style.
These boots are made for walking, and they're meant for you to bring them home right now, because this teaches the game. Light tan, grayish are your options, and then don't forget about that black. It's a 279932. For more must-haves, you